What's up, YouTube? This is JP Panther back with a video. And today's video is actually an Eternals, Marvel update video. Again, I will link the article in the description box down below so you guys can check it out. So again, I kind of didn't want to say this in the title because, I don't know how YouTube is and stuff like that. But this is really kind of important news, you feel me? So this is why I kind of felt like I should ignore it. So it says the Eternals receives mature rating in Russia for openly gay superhero. Now is you have to be 18 and older to see this movie because this is the first Marvel movie got a mature label. Again, you guys can read the whole entire article and stuff like that. I'm gonna give you my thoughts about this, right? Because I talked to you guys about this kind of before, but I didn't really go into details. Kind of said this like last year or 2 years ago, kind of like this. But again, if you're a part of the LBGT community, stuff like that, this is not an attack on you. I kind of got to make sure this is not an attack on you, stuff like that. I'm just talking about what's happening and stuff like that, and kind of what's happening in other countries. So just let you guys know, I'm not like anti-LBGT. I'm just telling you, reporting the information and stuff like that. So since we got that out the way, now I can kind of go and understand this, right? So I can kind of give you a clear example and what I'm telling you exactly what's happening. So what happens that here's the thing, right? And that's why I gave the whole, description before all this happening. The problem is in other countries, you guys gotta realize is that the LBGT and the rainbow community, it's not really that welcomed in other countries. It's not welcome in other countries like it is in America and stuff like that. So just let you guys know, they're not really down with the rainbow community and the gay stuff and stuff like that. Just letting you know, they're not really as open with it and embracive about it. The problem with Marvel, here's the thing, right? My issue with Disney, really, particular Disney and Marvel and just Star Wars and all that in general, if you guys don't know 2 years ago, because I know some of you guys are not like Star Wars fans, so you guys may and may not know. In Rise of Skywalker, there was like a gay kiss scene where a black woman and a white woman kiss, whatever. In America, they were like, yay! And then overseas, they cut that scene out. So Disney flip-flops like crazy, and I want to make sure that Disney and Marvel and all of them make sure they stick by their guns, because they talk about we're pro-LBGT, we're pro-gay rights, we're pro-this. Okay, when it's about the money, and now it's what's happening right now, I want you guys to stick with your guns, because Russia and Saudi Arabia and all these international countries are not down with the LBGTQ stuff. So let's just let you know, the reason why the R rating is a big deal, because you guys don't know, rated R movies are harder to convince parents to go see. And Russia, they're not like, we're gonna ban it, we're just gonna let you know this is a gay character, we're not down with all that, and if you want to see this movie, you have to be 18 in order to see it. And they're letting parents know, because other countries are not down with it. It's just they're not down with the rainbow flag and stuff like that. So at least they're keeping it in the country. They're just giving a hard R rating, so it's harder for a movie like Eternals to make money, because if PG-13 is still kind of in the family lane. Once you make it rated R like Deadpool and Joker, it's harder to convince kids and families, and it's harder for kids to go see it because they're more restricted and stuff like that. So they're just letting you know that it's going to be hard. It hurts their box office. That's just the best way to describe it. And other countries probably going to do the same thing as well. When we get close to Eternals, we're going to start seeing like, Disney, are you really going to be down with it? Or are you guys going to be like, no, we're going to PG-13, but we'll cut out all the gay characters. We'll cut out all the LBGT characters. We'll cut out the trans characters. We'll cut out the gay scene. So we're gonna see if you guys are really stuck by your guns. And if you don't stick by your guns, you're gonna get backlash like crazy in North America, Disney and Marvel, and you're gonna have it where you lose money and you piss off the LBGT and you piss off the international market, because the international market are very homophobic. Let's just keep it honest. Overseas is not like America. Let's just keep it honest. And we're gonna see if Americans are gonna be down with it, because you guys understand, right? It's easy to convince people to see a black superhero and an Asian superhero, a gay and a transgender. That's a lot. I mean, that is a lot. That's a lot to put on. And it's the same thing kind of what happened with Loki, you feel me? Where Loki, the first episode was good, but then the director came out and says, oh, well, Loki is bisexual and pan, and he's in love with female Loki. That hurt the show like crazy. When Boruto, a garbage anime like Boruto, which takes 216 episodes to get good, is beating out Loki, that's a problem. Or even when it's beating out My Hero Academia, and that's just another thing as well. If you guys are Marvel fans, stuff like that. If you don't understand, a lot of people are jumping to My Hero Academia superhero bandwagon because they're getting tired of what Marvel and Disney's doing, this fake pandering, trying to cater to everybody. My issue with this is that why didn't you do this in 2013? Why didn't you do this in 2014? You could have easily got rid of Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, Thor 2, Iron Man 3, and put a gay superhero and a transgender superhero starring in a big budget superhero film. So I don't want to hear all this garbage like, oh, well, they couldn't do it, this and that. No, they could have done it. They just didn't want to do it because they would have lost billions and millions of dollars because they were too scared to take those type of risks. They're doing it now where it's trendy and cool. Women, black, Asian, LBGT, we are down. No. And the thing is about, if you guys don't realize, I was reading about the research and stuff like that, the demographics. A lot of gays are more into My Hero Academia than they are with Eternals right now. You can read the statistics. I'm not even Google Analytics, whatever. My Hero Academia has more of engagement from the LBGT community than with the Eternals big budget movie. Again, we'll see what happens when it comes out. But I'm just letting you know, Disney, you better stick by your guns. You better, if you lose money, you lose money. If you don't, you don't. I just want you guys to stick with the rainbow community. And if you lose money overseas, hey, and during the pandemic, and you got to answer these shareholders, investors, hey, you guys stick by your guns. That's all I'm saying. If you guys are not down with it, then come out and say you're not down with it. Don't flip-flop every single time when it comes to asking money from the LBGT, but then you might lose the international overseas market when it comes to these box office and stuff like that. So I just wanted to make sure that Eternals or Disney and Marvel stick by their guns. And China ain't bringing this movie to their country, so that movie is going to bomb. It's not even going to have that China release. So again, we'll see what happens. We're going to see what happens with Saudi. I'm going to pay attention. I'm paying attention religiously. I want to see if Saudi Arabia co-signs it. I want to see if Europe co-signs this. I want to see if the Spanish markets co-sign it, Mexico and all these other countries, if they co-sign it. Now Canada, you'll be kind of good. Now let's just see how Sweden co-signs this. Let's see how all these in Japan, South Korea. Let's see all these international countries okay with Disney sticking by their guns, that they're rainbow guns. Let's just see if they really are. So again, that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you rate and like the video and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Peace. Have a great day and take care.